It's time for Lights FC Soccer, and live from the VSIN studios here at the South Point Hotel and Casino. I'm Harry Ruiz. I'm joined by Lights FC hype man Bojo Ackah and also Vice President of U.S. Integrity Matthew Holt. Lights FC visiting El Paso Locomotive this evening. Matt, what are the odds telling us besides the Lights being an underdog against the second place team in the Western Conference?
Big underdog. In fact, I'm not 100% sure, but this might be the biggest underdog we've seen the Lights on the road this season. El Paso, a minus 215 favorite on the three-way, plus 550 if you want to back the Las Vegas Lights to get that elusive road win tonight, plus 350 on the draw.
Bojo, a couple of weeks ago, you won your bet in the final minute with the Cards. What bet are you looking at tonight when the Lights visit El Paso?
Well, first and foremost, I'm letting you guys know I'm keeping it a little bit conservative. Last game, I bet a lot more than I should have.
Got in trouble with your wife?
A little bit in the doghouse. Didn't think my wife was going to be watching. She did. But we won, so we're okay. But I like the over in this game, which is 2.5, according to William Hill.
Exactly, and there's where you can shop lines out here in Las Vegas because, Matt, the Superbook over at the Westgate, they got a different number.
Yeah, they have 3 goals, and the difference really is the juice that you have to lay with the bet. So in Bojo's case at William Hill, it's over 2.5 goals, but minus 145, meaning you have to risk $145 to win $100, where at the Westgate, it's over 3 goals plus 115. You risk $100 to win $115. So, look, he gets the advantage of if it lands on 3 exactly, Bojo's going to be a winner. But if it lands on 4, you win more money at the Westgate.
So you can benefit either way, depending on how you look at it.
Yep.
Okay.
And this is a huge match for the Las Vegas Lights because they are looking to keep rising in the standings in the Western Conference. Right now they're in 11th place, but they're really close to the top 5. And now they're facing an El Paso Locomotive team who is on a 9-game undefeated streak. So now Las Vegas is trying to cut that big streak for the Locos, who are also an expansion franchise, just like New Mexico, who Las Vegas defeated last week 5-1. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we're going to come back with the Zappos starting lineup, the UMC injury report, and the Finley Toyota keys to the game. Stay tuned right here to the CW, our first game ever with BetCast on the CW. We'll be right back with El Paso against Las Vegas. And we are back here on the CW live from the VSIN studios at the South Point Hotel and Casino. Las Vegas Lights FC about to take on the El Paso Locomotive in Southwest University Park in El Paso, Texas. Let's go quickly to our Zappos starting lineup, presented, of course, by Zappos.com, which for Las Vegas has a couple of changes from the 5-1 lineup that Eric Winalda used against New Mexico. We have Santiago Echavarria making his first start in USL Championship play. He had a start in U.S. Open Cup, and he scored a goal in that match against OCFC. And Dejan Djokovic, for the 3rd game in a row since arriving in Las Vegas, he is part of a 5-man defensive line, which has only allowed 1 goal in the last 2 games. Also, for El Paso, you see goalkeeper Logan Ketterer, who has 7 clean sheets. He's done a great job in the back, but he hasn't been getting a lot of shots against. And Jerome Kiesewetter, who is the USL Championship leading scorer with 10 goals, tied with Kevon Frater from New Mexico United. These are your starting lineups presented by Zappos. Also, it's time to talk about injury. The injury report presented by UMC indicates that Brian De La Fuente is out with the lower body injury. He suffered it in preseason against Colorado Rapids from MLS during Major League Soccer spring training here in Las Vegas, but he is already practicing out on the field. He got an ACL injury, but he's already back in the field 4 months after the surgery that has kept him out of action. Hopefully he's back on the field in August or September. That's the injury report presented by UMC. Guys, are you ready for this game?
I'm excited. I'm ready for some goals to be scored. I don't know about you guys.
Big opportunity here tonight. Only 2 losses on the entire season thus far for El Paso, and this is a great opportunity for Vegas to go on the road and actually have a good performance on the road.
And let's see how Las Vegas also takes on being in front of their biggest crowd on the road this season, because El Paso is averaging over 7,000 fans per game out there at Southwest University Park. Just like Las Vegas, they have a great fan base, so now they're going to have it against them, not for them, the Las Vegas Lights. Here at Cashman Field, it's a different story, undefeated, and they have the best winning percentage at home in the Western Conference in the USL Championship for Las Vegas. El Paso, they already got 2 losses. They were early in the season. Let's see if Las Vegas can get them their 3rd.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
That's it tonight.
What we want. What we really, really want.
Yes, let's keep that momentum going off of the last 5-1 victory. That's what we're hoping for.
5-1 win with goals being scored each by different guys. Nobody scored over one goal, and that almost never happens.
Almost never happens, but we're looking for that to happen tonight.
And the second half it has to be key tonight because we've seen a lot of goals allowed in the second half of a few of these matches.
On the road, it's been
And we are underway in Southwest University Park in El Paso, Texas. Las Vegas Lights FC wearing their home jerseys, black with blue and yellow, while El Paso, they're wearing their baby blues out there in the Sun City today. This match being played in the city of the 915. El Paso, the team that has the current longest undefeated streak in USL Championship, 9 games without losing, and they have a current 3-game winning streak. Definitely a tough match for Las Vegas.
Do we know the last time we wore these black jerseys on the road?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. I'll check it right now, but we have worn black on the road mostly. Careful with this long pass for El Paso. The flag stays down, so the play keeps going. El Paso Locomotive with the first chance of the game. Good job by Dejan Jakovic going straight forward at that offensive player. And a long cross goes too long for El Paso. Ooh. It's going to be a goal kick for Las Vegas. We're seeing El Paso immediately looking for their men forward.
We may have got away with one there a little bit, and we saw the smile on the El Paso player's face that he knew that one was just inches away from one-on-one with Thomas Olsen there.
Tommy Olsen, who wants to have a big performance on the road. One of his 5 clean sheets have come on the road. 6 clean sheets have come on the road. It was in LA against LA Galaxy 2. That was a scoreless draw where all the shots from LA were off target. He had no shots on goal, no saves, but the clean sheet goes on his record. Let's see if he can keep it going. First foul of the game goes for Junior Sandoval over Jerome Kiesewetter, who is a very, very big player for El Paso. He joined the team a month into the season, and he has scored 10 goals in 10 games.
And you know what's interesting? Right out of the gate, we're only a couple of minutes into this game, but we talked about the pre-match line being El Paso minus 215 at the Westgate. Right now, already down to El Paso minus 150. So some bettors right out of the gate must like what they're seeing from the Las Vegas Lights.
Let's see what Lights FC can do with this different formation where they have 5 defenders, 3 midfielders, and 2 forwards. But Santiago Echavarria, who we see here commit the foul against El Paso's number 6, Richie Ryan, he is going to be playing a little bit behind Tabor Tataka Preston, who is going to be the lone forward. Santiago is going to be playing a little bit behind him. Let's see if this gives a good omen for Las Vegas. Long pass by the Locomotive. Nobody there in the 6-yard box, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Lights.
You know what was surprising there was the speed of the El Paso player there. I mean, he really put on the afterburners to get behind the Lights defense there and almost another goal-scoring opportunity. And that's been reflective in the lines early on as well, as we talked about that total of 3 over plus 115 pre-match, already 3.5 goals that total up to. So I think the pace of play early, again, leading bettors to believe that this could be a shootout.
Well, unfortunately, it's been all El Paso.
Yeah.
You know, we haven't even been on their side of the half yet. So as the outright homer on this broadcast, it's not looking good so far, but we're only less than 4 minutes in.
Yeah, 4 minutes into this match, and something that we always look forward towards to in Lights FC games are potential long throw-ins by Gabe Robinson, but you see the space on the opposite side of the camera. There's not much space to be able to do throw-ins with long steps behind him. In the side where the camera is located, on that side, there's more space.
Is that a sneaky play for the opposing team saying, hey, we know they have a guy who has the most dangerous throw-in in the USL Championship?
We got to keep our eye on that.
Room? That is a little sneaky.
We got to keep our eye on that, definitely, because teams are noticing what you have denominated the most dangerous throw-in the USL.
Yeah.
So
the word is
Gabe
out.
Robinson, that's a weapon that other teams definitely want to take out of Las Vegas' hands.
Wow.
Early finals today in the USL. Tampa Bay Rowdies with the 2-1 road victory at Bethlehem Steel. Pittsburgh a 3-0 victory at home over New York. And Charlotte Louisville 1-1 final.
I can't get tired of telling everybody how important the inclusion of this man with the ball right now, Dejan Jakovic, has been to Lights FC. Since arriving 3 weeks ago, he has been included in each starting 11 for Las Vegas, and Las Vegas went from playing in a 4-man set defensively to 5 men, having Javan Torre as a left winger and Kevin Garcia Lopez as the right one, and that way you have 3 men all the time in the back that are defensive, that are center backs. Christian Torres, Dejan Jakovic, and Gabe Robinson. And since then, Las Vegas has only allowed 1 goal per game, both of them at home against Tulsa and also New Mexico. So let's see this on the road. If you allow only 1 goal, that means your opportunity of getting a positive result away from Las Vegas increases.
And we saw him make a big play already early in this match, only right in the first minute of the match.
Oh.
Boy, they are firing some crosses, right across in the box here.
Right from that left wing every time. We've seen about 3 or 4 of those.
And absolutely, and one of the keys to the game that Eric Winalda had been talking about during the week with everybody was specifically talking about defensive discipline and also converting chances. When the team goes, Lights FC has to be efficient. So converting chances is one of the big ones for Las Vegas. And one of them might come right here with Tabor Tatanka Preston, who takes the ball in midfield, runs all the way to the box. He's a mano-a-mano with another player, takes the shot, and a good job defensively by El Paso. It's going to be a corner kick for Las Vegas. Preston is calling for a foul. The referee says no. And the defensive discipline, Las Vegas has to keep their shape, being smart in their transition and decision making. And they've been good at it since Dejan Jakovic has arrived to the Lights. And now we're going to have Lights FC's athletic trainer come onto the field.
He didn't get fouled either. That was 100% just a grass monster.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Just if you watch this back right here,
and you see that's the area of the field where it's usually played baseball.
You can absolutely see the diamond there where the surface changes, and difficult. Really a strange place to have a surface change right in the box, basically.
And that plays for both sides. One in the first half, it's going to be Las Vegas. The second half, it's going to be El Paso. And yeah, absolutely, it was that turf hurting Tabor Tatanka Preston. You see Seth Royal, who is Lights FC's athletic trainer, checking the ankle for Tabor Tatanka Preston, who's going to take a couple of steps. And fortunately, it seems like he is okay. El Paso didn't touch the ball, so it's going to be a goal kick for the Locos. You like that name, Locomotive? Locomotive FC? They say they're the crazy train out there in El Paso.
Look, with that record, they can call themselves whatever they want if they continue to have that level of success on the field.
Absolutely, and they have actually the train run by El Paso right next to the stadium. So that's one of the reasons why they picked that name, and it being a border city, having a lot of Hispanic people out in El Paso, the Locos. It also makes sense.
Got it. Okay, I see what they're doing.
At the beginning, it was like, no, it doesn't make sense. And then you dive into it, and it's like, okay. That was good. That was a good call by the front office out there in El Paso, Texas. And so far, they are doing very well. To be an expansion team and being halfway through the season in second place, they're doing the things right out there. But let's see. It's a long season in USL Championship. And teams that are early in the top of the table, they can end midway through the table or in the bottom. And hopefully, it's the other way around for Las Vegas, who just last week were in 14th place. And there's a string of games that could help Las Vegas if they get a positive result right here in El Paso. They're going to be hosting OKC next Saturday. Then 4th of July, they're going to be playing against LA Galaxy 2, a 2-week break to then face Tacoma, who is a team that Las Vegas dismantled 5-0 earlier this season.
You got to believe if we get a couple wins in the next 3 games, that's going to elevate us in the top 5. If we're in 11th right now and we get a positive result here in this game.
Exactly. And have you liked what Las Vegas has done so far this game, where they had that one play with Preston stealing the ball in the midfield, but they've allowed El Paso, who is number 1 in the league in accuracy in passing, who like having the possession. It seems like Winalda's telling them, go ahead, keep the ball. We're going to wait for you, and then we're going to explode with a player who's super fast like Preston.
It's scary. There's been some scary crosses. What's interesting to me from a betting perspective is the pre-match total was 3, and yet we're 9.5 minutes in, no goals scored, and yet the in-play total live right now is still 3.5 goals. Granted, it's under -200 right now, but why did this total go so far up and almost 10 minutes in with no goals? Why aren't we at least back to the pre-match total of 3? Something about those early crosses has made people think that this thing's going to be more of a shootout than maybe we're all seeing. What's interesting is only 3 of El Paso's matches all season long have had more than 3 goals.
Exactly, and 7 out of Las Vegas's 15 have gone over 3. So you got polar opposites.
Exactly.
One that almost half the time they go over 3, and the other one, less than 25% of their matches go over 3 goals. But you see a defensive team like El Paso, and you see an offensive team like Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Also important to say, you say no goals, there hasn't been a shot on goal yet.
That's right.
No shots on target. You haven't seen Tommy Olsen or goalkeeper for Las Vegas, for El Paso, Logan Ketterer, have a save yet because the shots haven't been on the mark.
And for Las Vegas, other than that one run out, they haven't even had any offensive attack whatsoever.
But I got a feeling that's part of the strategy for Eric Winalda in this match. Remember, what was it? The game against
Yeah,
Phoenix.
I remember that. The
Phoenix
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
And we held them for 30, and then we gave up 4 straight goals.
But also, Las Vegas had a big opportunity before Phoenix scored their first goal, but Junior Sandoval hit the post. So it can be tricky.
Yeah.
Those 4-0 scores, they've been a little bit tricky on the road. But one thing that Winalda stresses is I don't want my players chasing the game. I don't want to be down on the score, because if we take the lead, that's something we can play with, that we can take an advantage of. But we've shown that when we're chasing, we haven't been effective.
Yeah.
Yes.
I certainly agree, because they've taken those 1-goal deficits in the last 2 on the road and turned them into 4 or 5-goal deficits. So I certainly agree that they've been ineffective chasing on the road. So let's try to do something different.
And also today, like we said in the pregame in the Zappos starting lineup, we have Santiago Chavarria, Colombian, who is having his first USL Championship start. His only 3 appearances in league play have been off the bench. Today, he is a part of the starting 11. He's a hungry player. He's a player that wants to show why he's on the team. So that also, you got to keep your eye on number 29, who's right there on the near side of the field, who is going to be a player who wants to get that goal in and tell Winalda, look, I want to be a part of the starting 11.
That's right.
And that spot might be up in the air for the next game when Irvin Raul comes back from a suspension he's in right now. So he's eligible to return next Saturday against OKC Energy. So right there, it's where it's going to be. Who do you want to be up front? Irvin Parra, Santiago Chavarria, Tabor Tataga Preston, 3 of the guys that are going to be on the running.
And that's an important game with OKC Energy, who are losing at home right now 2-1 to Phoenix Rising. And that's going to be a big game next weekend for Las Vegas Lights.
A Las Vegas win and an OKC defeat would have Las Vegas on top of OKC in that match.
Wow.
So if things go in a positive manner for Las Vegas, that can be something big going into next Saturday's game.
Absolutely, because we weren't even supposed to be competitive with OKC, really, in the standings this year. And to your point, we're right there.
Remember, fans, you can contact us on Twitter, on social media. LV Lights FC is a Twitter handle for the team. Personally, you can reach me out at Harry Ruiz. Also, Bojo, you're at Bojo_live, right?
Yep.
And Matt Holt VP?
Matthew Holt VP.
Matthew Holt VP.
Yeah.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. 66% efficiency rating for me on that. So tag us at Harry Ruiz, at Bojo_live, at Matthew Holt VP, and at LV Lights FC. You can use the hashtag Viva Lights. You can use the hashtag Summer of Soccer, and your tweet might end up read here on the CW on this first ever BetCast on the Las Vegas CW. Hashtag Viva Lights, hashtag Summer of Soccer. We'll be reading your tweets here on air. Tommy Olsen finally gets his hands on the ball. It was off of a long pass from El Paso, not a shot. So the goals haven't been in danger yet for either team.
And what's interesting, again, we talked about that El Paso, -215 on the 3-way pre-match, went immediately down to about 155, down to -145 right now on the 3-way, despite the fact that they've controlled the possession for most of the match. And that +550 pre-match on the Las Vegas Lights, +360 right now.
Checking in right now what's going on Twitter.
Yeah,
Karen Bobbitt says that she's tuning in to watch Lights FC and hopefully upset the favored El Paso Locomotive FC. And also shout out to Derek Clark, who says Preston is a beast.
Yes,
I agree.
I agree 100%. Preston one-on-one, I will take him over anybody in the USL Championship.
Heck, I'll take him 2-on-1 too.
Right.
Heck, 3-on-1 last week against New Mexico and he scored a
Exactly.
goal. So careful with him. If he steals the ball, even if it's in midfield, he's going to run all the way.
Gone.
He's got a motor.
Ooh.
That's unstoppable.
That was close. That was really close.
He wanted us to look good right there.
Yeah.
Right? Money.
So Bortataka Preston, Cameroonian national team player for the under-20 in the African Cup of Nations a couple of years ago. Now he's in the USL Championship in the United States, trying to make his dream happen of keep growing in the sport of soccer.
Well, his speed and effort have never been questioned all season. It's his ability to finish when he gets out there sometimes hasn't quite been there. But that's technique, and you can learn that. You can't teach speed, and you can't teach effort. And the kid gives 100% every game, and boy, is he fast.
Careful with Las Vegas.
This is that counter.
Mr. Reliable, Moby Fair right there on the midfield. He's playing a defensive position in that midfield as a stopper, but he can also go forward. We saw him score a goal against San Antonio that was called offsides. I'll say it was a huge mistake by the official. The referee called it, not the line judge. Terrible call, but Moby Fair showing that if he can go forward, he can get a shot too.
And the first sustained attack by Vegas this match, really.
This is going to be a throw-in, and this is on the near side of the field where you see that he has
Let's see
space.
what we got, guys.
Can he get it in the box from there?
He most definitely can. We have to make sure we have someone.
We got to have
posting up
someone there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look, he took
went for
5
the
steps
quick
back to throw it to the left. He was
The
tricking
old
us.
fake out, yeah.
Yeah, but he's also trying to fake out El Paso in those kind of plays. Kevin Garcia Lopez, a long cross.
Decent cross
So Bortataka
there.
Preston takes it down, takes the shot, and it's stopped by Logan Ketterer. But the first good offensive showing of Las Vegas
Great
and the
cross.
first shot of the match for the second shot of the match for the team.
See, what
And
I
both by Preston.
appreciated last week at home in that 5-1 victory, we were very efficient on all of our shots. Guys like Preston, maybe two shots on goal, one scored. We were all very efficient. And so we just need to keep that type of momentum going on the road. And that's why I'm betting that over.
Careful with El Paso. They're in the box. Good job defensively by Dejan Jakovic kicking the ball out of the field. It's going to be a corner kick for El Paso Locomotive FC. And you see their top scorer right there, Jerome Kiesewetter, who was on the ball, but he's the scorer, so he's not going to kick that corner kick. He's
Not
going to go
even
over
there.
in the box and try to get a score that way.
And the instant they got that corner kick, the odds went from -146 and the three-way on El Paso to -159.
Here comes a corner kick for El Paso Locomotive. It's headed
job.
out of the box by Lights FC's defense. Someone we got to send out a special shout out to is DJ Ocho, our boy DJ Ocho, who says
Ocho.
Preston and Magic will score. Magic,
Okay.
if you don't know him, Santiago El Magic Echavarria.
All right.
So let's see if his prediction becomes a reality. Hopefully it does.
Hope so.
And Lights FC on the road offensively, they definitely have to do better than they have the last couple of games where they've been shut out by Reno and Phoenix and LA Galaxy. If you want to see the last time Lights FC scored on the road, you got to go all the way back to April 20th against RGV FC. But that's only 3 games. So the tie against LA and the defeats against Phoenix and Reno. So since April 20th in 2 months, this is Las Vegas' 4th road game home.
That Reno one hurt.
It did.
It still
It
stings.
did.
It stings bad. Now I hope we can beat them 5-0 here in Las Vegas in the end of the season when we host them on October 12th. Definitely. That's a game that nobody wants to lose representing Las Vegas, be it basketball, football,
regardless.
anything.
Those guys in Reno make me sick.
I think everybody seconds that comment. Bojo here in Las Vegas. Careful with this long ball by El Paso.
Better job of getting back. Yeah, at least they didn't let him get
Dangerous.
behind that time.
Gabe Robinson blocking the defensive player of El Paso and also Kevin Garcia
What
Lopez.
a kick
And you
all
saw
the way out to
Dejan Yakovic.
midfield there, keeping it inbounds and making them reset. Great job defensively there by the Lights.
So before, it only used to be Javin Torrey and Gabe Robinson in that box. You saw Gabe now go out to try to stop that cross. The cross went through, but without a lot of space, and Dejan Yakovic then cleared it for Las Vegas. Yakovic, a Canadian national team player who is on loan from LAFC. LAFC being a team that's in the quarterfinals of the U.S. Open Cup and is the number one team in the MLS right now. Careful with this play by El Paso. The shot is over the crossbar by Jerome Kiesewetter.
Those type of plays have been very dangerous for our defense in the past, when we're taking too long to, shut down the ball. But yeah, that kind of stuff makes me nervous. And fans, make sure you join us at Cashman Field this Saturday night, June 29th, against OKC Energy FC. You can get your summer soccer tickets for just $10, and it's presented by Terribles. And arrive early for the most outlandish Lights FC team photo ever, and it's courtesy of the Plaza Hotel and Casino. Get your tickets now, lightsfc.com/tickets or any La Bonita supermarket.
I gotta say, that team photo was amazing.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
That's a team photo that they're going to give out on the next game.
Oh,
the poster.
Has anybody seen it yet?
No, I was there when they took the photo, and it was out of this world.
It's the most outlandish photo ever, huh? Okay.
That was the most epic night I've been here in Las Vegas. So definitely, you want to be there early. Get there early so you can guarantee your poster. Here's a steal by Las Vegas. They're on the they're on offensive third. They go back right here. Let's see if they can cross the ball into the box. No. They run out of space out there in the end line, and it's going to be a goal kick by El Paso. We've seen so far 2 plays where Lights FC players steal the ball and try to generate offense off of that. And that's big when you got speedy players on Lights FC's roster.
We just need to finish. I mean, we've had trouble finishing on the road all season long. But look, I like the opportunities thus far, and the odds seem to reflect it. Again, a lot of love for the Las Vegas Lights and the in-play wagering market here tonight.
And here you see
that
us
often.
No, usually it goes the other way.
Something you don't see often either is us here on camera during the game. So here at the VSIN Studios, South Point Hotel and Casino, you can come and try to video bomb us during the game too. If you come out here and you can watch the game and you got a screen to watch it as well. So come on out, support Lights FC out here at the South Point Hotel, or watch it as you are right now on the CW, our first game ever on the CW Las Vegas. You're experiencing BetCast for the first time ever here on the CW. Usually we're on my LV TV. Today we're out here in the CW, so always check both channels when the team's on the road.
And
CW
lowest odds,
and my LV TV.
Yeah, lowest odds we've seen all match again on El Paso, down to -129 right now on the 3-way. I mean, that's almost a whole. I mean, they were -215, so it's a huge drop. It's almost a half drop, and we're still 0-0 in this match. So a lot of love right now for what Vegas is doing on the defensive end and that counterattack thus far.
Also, another pair of shout-outs right now. People watching us on TV. Jason Toktagian from the Rebel Report. He's watching the game. And also, shout-out to Asif Siddiq, a huge Lights FC fan, a huge fan of everything Las Vegas. If you want a shout-out, just get us a tweet our way. At Harry Ruiz, at Bojo_live, at Matthew Holt VP, and, of course, the one, the only, at LV Lights FC. And also use the hashtag VivaLights and the hashtag Summer of Soccer. There's a guy on Twitter whose handle is at BojoFan1.
What?
Wow.
It says, my boy Edwin Rivas will score a brace off the bench for Vegas. Hopefully. I'm rooting for Edwin.
Oh, I'm rooting for BojoFan1 right now. I'm a fan. I'm going to feel a little weird right now, but it's cool. I like it.
Are you also thinking of opening now a Twitter account that says at BojoFan1 fan?
Yes.
You're a fan of his now. And you see on screen a guy that's a familiar face for fans out here in Las Vegas. Number 9, Omar Salgado, who arrived mid-season last year. He was a player on loan from El Paso who wasn't playing in the season, in the 2018 season, but they created the team. He was their first signing ever as an El Paso native. and he was loaned out to Las Vegas, former number 1 MLS Super Draft pick. He played in the MLS, in the Liga MX. He scored 2 goals for Las Vegas. Injuries didn't help him much out here in Sin City, and now he's with his hometown team. 2 goals and 4 assists so far this season.
Integral part of that team.
Definitely. And now, of course, he wants to have a good showing against his former team. Here's going to be a corner kick for El Paso. Heads up.
And let's see if the odds move again here like they did last time.
Last week, Las Vegas allowed their first goal on a corner kick in 15 games.
Wow.
They were the team. It took the most in USL Championship for them to allow a goal off of a corner kick.
Wow.
So that shows their discipline in the box in these kind of opportunities.
All right.
It was in the 84th minute, and Las Vegas scored 5 minutes later. Here's a corner kick for El Paso Locomotive. Tommy Olsen. He can't clear it, but it gets out of the field. It's going to be a goal kick for Las Vegas. The players for Locomotive FC were saying it was off of a Las Vegas player, but the referee called a foul.
Yeah.
Foul. That kind of makes me nervous. I understand what TKO was doing there, but you want to make sure you can get 2 hands on the ball. Your goalkeeper, you might want to bring that in. I don't know if you had 2 hands on it, because that wasn't a clear punch.
Yeah.
What just happened? Unless he got fouled, unless they're calling a foul on TKO, then I get it. But sometimes you get that punch, you got two hands on the punch, you might need to just grab that.
Yeah.
The goalkeeper is the one player on the field that you practically can't touch. If you get your
wow.
Here's going to be a free kick for El Paso. Omar Salgado asking for a yellow card. It was outside the box.
Just barely, if outside the box.
Yes,
you're right. Yeah, a solid.
No, he was 4 or 5 yards away from
I don't think it was a foul. There's a yellow card for Christian Torres. It's the first booking of the match, and it's going to be for Las Vegas's Lights center back, Christian Torres. It's his 3rd caution of the season for the Tijuana, Baja California native.
And this is a scary free kick here, right outside the box.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
A lot of options here for El Paso.
Yeah.
But you almost take the shot out of the window right there, because it's
But
not.
what it is, it's just like an in-swinger that just you get anything in the box, any type of deflection on the ball,
There's
dangerous.
a chance that it can go in the back of the net. So Tommy Olsen placing his wall in his favorite spot right there. It's a 2-man wall for Las Vegas. He wants them to move a little bit to the left, but I don't think his guys heard them right there.
All bets suspended right now, waiting for this free kick. Interesting there. They didn't suspend it during the 2 corners, but they have suspended it during this free kick here.
Very interesting.
Yep.
There's going to come the free kick for El Paso.
In-swinger.
And Tommy Olsen.
Very reliable. There you go.
The mayor of Cashman.
I like that.
That's one of his new nicknames, who Justin Emerson from the Las Vegas Sun, he called him that. The mayor of Cashman Field.
I got to start using that more games. I will. Promise you that.
So heads up. Eric Winalda says that Tommy Olsen one day is going to become the mayor of Las Vegas.
I'll vote for him.
I'll vote. He got my vote too.
Yeah. I'm a TKO fan for sure.
That's why Justin called him the mayor of Cashman. And actually, when he was with Mayor Goodman and her husband Oscar Goodman, I told him, it's like, hey, Tommy Olsen, he says he's gonna be the mayor of Cashman. He's like, hey, I like that idea.
Here we go.
Las Vegas in the box, a long cross, and it goes outside of the field. It's gonna be a goal kick for El Paso. Now we see things going back and forth.
28 minutes into this match and a scoreless match, and yet Westgate has refused to take this total off of 3.5. It's under 3.5 minus 400.
Really?
But they are not going to 3, which is amazing considering we're almost 30 minutes in and scoreless. Don't get me wrong, the pace has been a little more hectic than maybe we expected, but I mean, 3.5 still at this point?
To reach an over-under of 3, you need a goal for every 30 minutes. No. And when the game began.
Yes.
Right now we're 60 minutes in. It would be every 20 minutes. And that over-under is 3.5.
Yes.
So, Bojo, you had the over-under at 2.5 pregame, and that's what you bet.
That's what I bet. Here we go. Oh, see, they're not giving my man enough room right here. Let's see how he does.
Hey, it's still all the way in the box.
Getting it in there. Oh.
El Paso clearing the ball outside the box. Preston, is he going to take a shot? He is, but it is over the box. Over the goal. The board
And we've seen that
I think
a lot
that's his third
from
shot
him this
now.
season. That's where we talk about how much, the efforts there, everything has been great, but that finishing ability all season long.
30 minutes into this match, out in El Paso, Texas, Lights FC 0-0. Let's go back to the game. There you go. That's what everybody wants to watch, right? They're like, hey, get these guys off the screen right now. We'll see them in the picture-in-picture. And hopefully they get to see us excited after a Lights FC goal. We're waiting for one.
I'm ready to celebrate.
It feels like we're right on the cusp right now. Really, we've had some great chances. We seem to be controlling pace, actually. I mean, they came out, El Paso controlled pace the first 15 minutes. It certainly feels like Vegas has controlled pace the last 15.
Yeah, they definitely built some confidence.
Yeah.
Sandoval right there in the offensive third, trying to get a steal, trying to regain possession for Las Vegas. But El Paso, we go back to what we mentioned earlier in the game. They are the best team in USL Championship in passing efficiency rating. So 85% of their passes are completed as a team. And that is more than 4% higher than second place.
And we continue to see this line drop on El Paso as they are minus 118 right now on the live in play, plus 240 on the draw, plus 335 your Las Vegas Lights.
And a special shout out to our friends out at the Superbook at the Westgate who are putting these odds available for the fans that love soccer, that love Las Vegas Lights FC soccer, that want to have some action while watching the game. It's better when you're able to bet in-game than just before the game.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yep.
And how about another shout out on Twitter to at Bojo fan number 1? How about that?
And now we see here they got a hydration break out in El Paso. It's desert, same way as it is out here. So usually in the summer months, once it hits a certain temperature or the heat is extreme, they allow players to do this. Have a hydration break, 2-3 minutes. They get some Gatorade in their body. They get some water, maybe some jarritos, some tequila.
Yeah.
And
Stop it. That's what we're doing.
A Waldo.
Yeah.
By the way, those $2 tequila shots were a hit last game.
Well, yes. That's not going away at all. Summer soccer, it's all going down.
I saw you.
There's the Waldos.
Saw you, DJ Ocho, and Tyler Bischoff take a $2 tequila shot in game.
Yeah, we party. Legit fiesta. $1 beers, that's a siesta. The $2 tequila shots, that's the
that's the fiesta right there, right? So take advantage of it, fans. All throughout the summer of soccer that ends on August 24th, go to Cashman Field and enjoy $2 tequila nights and the $5 Waldos. What's a Waldo, you're perhaps asking? Well, it's tequila plus any flavor of jarritos.
I like I did pineapple last game. Oops,
Yeah, you can.
I just told on myself. Yeah, I had a Waldo during the game. It was
So you had a Waldo, you had a tequila.
shot.
like I said, $1 beer, that's a siesta.
Hey, the team won.
Tequilas is a fiesta.
I'm superstitious, so keep having tequila and keep having Waldo. So so that way we keep on winning here at home. Maybe
having fun.
Call a server right now. Can we get a tequila shot for Bojo?
Can brother get a tequila, please?
Por favor. Help Bojo out, and you might help the lights out, too, with the $2 tequila shot.
I know people watching and probably want the same thing. Right? Am I lying?
At home, are you having some tequila out there? Let us know. At LV Lights FC, at Harry Ruiz, at Bojo_live, at Matthew Holt VP. Tag us. Use the hashtag Viva Lights. Use the hashtag Summer of Soccer. And we'll end up reading your tweet out here live in the VSIN studios at the South Point Hotel and Casino. This is BetCast live on the CW. Lights FC. Scoreless draw right now with El Paso Locomotive. They're the number 2 team in the Western Conference with the most points. They have 26 points. They're 3 points behind Phoenix Rising FC. Phoenix Rising has played one game more than El Paso. So El Paso, they could catch them. Hopefully they don't.
And speaking of Phoenix Rising, they're at the half right now on the road at OKC Energy, leading 2-1 on the road.
Junior Sandoval, the hard foul from behind. We've seen that from Junior. He's a player that goes in hard. He is one yellow card away from having a 1-game suspension. So if he gets a yellow card today, he won't be available against OKC Energy.
As a fan, I do not mind his physical play at all. Sometimes.
Oh, look careful here with Las Vegas.
Okay.
Javin Torre in the box.
We'll take it. No.
The ref says it was clean, and he says it's a goal kick. Javin is like, dude, that was a corner kick.
Wow. I mean, we've had some tough games with the officials on the road this season. I might have to see a replay there because in real speed, it certainly looked like it didn't look clean.
Ooh.
I need U.S. integrity to get on the tails of the referees.
I'm calling the fellas now on that one.
El Paso didn't even want to get a replay for that, huh?
I got a feeling why.
Yeah.
I got to say, though, I love Javin Torre on the wing as part of the five in the back and him coming in the wing, showing off his offensive skill set. We saw what he did last game with might have been the goal of the week. He's killing it.
In our opinion, it was the goal of the week.
Yeah, it should have been.
The voting had the goal of the week being one from the Eastern Conference.
That's right.
I think that was rigged, too. But, yeah, he's been on the wing against Orange County SC, 1-1 draw. On the wing against New Mexico, 5-1 win. He scored the first goal against New Mexico, and that started rolling for Las Vegas with that amazing score. He can do it. He can shoot from outside the box. We've seen Preston. He's more effective when he's inside. Javin, that's a guy that you can give him a chance outside the box, and he can take advantage of it.
Here we go again.
Support Ackah Preston on the left wing.
One-on-one.
He has Christian Torres and Santiago Chavarria in the box.
That one's there.
El Paso.
A little bit of an errant cross there.
Good slide right there by El Paso Locomotive. Avoid the pressure from Las Vegas. Now it's the long ball. Dejan Jakovic.
Nice.
The Canadian national team member showing us why he's an MLS veteran, why he has come to solidify this Las Vegas back line, and why he's a player that Eric Winalda has left right there in the starting lineup. He's the cleaner.
Yeah, that was an amazing play right there. And his third one of the match already. I mean, he has been really impressive in the back end of that defense today.
A lot of defenders in that position.
Javin gets taken down. It's going to be a free kick for Las Vegas.
And that's the difference. You keep it in bounds, your offense comes back.
And now we have an opportunity.
That's right. And now we're getting a free kick outside the box.
Oh, yep, that's a foul.
Javin Torre started 3-on-1. They had to tackle him down. If not, that was going to be even more dangerous for Las Vegas.
Pressing El Paso right now. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, really, Vegas looks, they looked certainly the equal of El Paso so far.
This is another very dangerous position right here for the Lights. Another in-swinging ball here. Maybe a Gabin, or is Torre.
You had two men on the ball. Now you only have one. Pablo Cruz. He's going to be the one with the cross.
Gabe in the air here. Let's see what happens.
Certainly going to be a pass. Going to try to be an assist on a goal. I'll call it Jakovic.
I like
long to Jakovic, but Gabe Robinson got on him. It's going to be a corner kick now for Las Vegas. Well, let's keep it that way. Dejan Jakovic, the cleaner.
Dejan Jakovic. Is that what you just made?
So listen to this. This game total that was 3.5 for the entire first half just went all the way down to 2.5. We literally skipped through the 3 number at Las Vegas Westgate, going all the way down to 2.5 is the game total right now.
Corner kick for Lights FC. Tabor Ackah Preston. It's cleared by El Paso Locomotive.
Post.
Christian Torres fighting for it, and lethal. Pablo Cruz. Oh, he couldn't take the shot. Now he goes back. Javin Torre.
Far post.
Long cross.
Onside. No.
Preston is onside. Preston was onside. Torres wasn't.
Who did they call offside there?
Oh, that's a bad call, ref.
Well, we're getting used to them on the road now.
I'll tell you, it's been tough all season. We have not had the officials working with us on the road, and some really bad calls on the road. That was another questionable call there.
We got Matt, whose Twitter handle is Hobbit311. He says, I'll have to pass on the $2 tequila shots.
Okay.
Why?
Buy me one then. It's $2.
Right? Or take your friends.
Yeah.
Have them take. Okay, that's the plan. He's going to be the designated driver, and his friends are going to have tons of $2 tequila shots. Omar Salgado, former Lights FC player. Dejan Jakovic,
the cleaner.
Great job right there by Dejan Jakovic. Now
the other way.
It's going the other way. Tabor Ackah Preston on the right wing. Let's see that speed, Preston.
Beat him. We said 2-on-1 we'll take him, right?
Preston.
We'll take.
Now we're going to take a long throw in.
Where is he? Let's see it.
This
The most
is it.
dangerous throw-in in the USL.
You're right. You know what? I kind of would like our boy, Dayon. I would like him in the box here.
So let's
Big body in
change
the
it
box.
right
Yeah.
here. He's not going to be the cleaner. He's going to be the finisher.
I like it. Oh, you're just switching it up like
Here's
Why not?
Robinson.
Here we go.
Look how much space he's getting
got
away
space.
from that line.
He loves the right
Oh,
side
man.
compared to the left side.
The most dangerous throw-in in the USL Championship. There he is. Gabe
40
Robinson.
minutes in. Gabe Robinson, long throw in.
Oh!
Header, no!
Oh, my goodness.
Hold on now. You don't let that go through, dude.
Moby Fair. Oh, he can't control the ball. Now it's
That
going
was
the
a
other
poor
way.
Turnover there.
Careful with El Paso, but they don't have the numbers in their favor. And now it's
How
a
does that get through the
pass that was too behind for this player on the right
Twice.
side.
right?
Kiesewetter,
Oh, no.
he's on the right side, going one-on-one against Dejan Jakovic. He has to cross the ball, and Gabe Robinson clears it.
Clear it.
It's going to be a throw-in for El Paso.
Looked a step a little slow on defense there, how we just let that go through.
Yeah.
This is the one
Right
guy
here.
you got to be careful with, Jerome Kiesewetter.
He's got too much room. Uh-oh.
Careful with El Paso, outside the box. A
There
shot
you
right
go.
on Tommy
TKO.
Olsen's hands.
There you go. I like it.
TKO is on his game tonight.
That's El Paso's first shot on target in the game. Took them 41 minutes. Las Vegas, we're still waiting on it.
Well, and look, to be honest, I thought we were going to get one on that last Gabe Robinson throw-in on the cross. It went right
It
by
might
the
come right
legs
here.
of two
Toward
Vegas
Tataka
players.
Preston. He's looking for Santiago Chavarria, the cross.
Okay. Oh.
Santi can't touch it. He was asking for a handball. It seemed like it got deflected right there.
It hit something for sure. Whether it was the arm of a El Paso player, I don't know, but it certainly hit something.
The pressure we've been putting on El Paso, I can't believe we still haven't had a shot on goal. It's a little bit
Yeah.
surprising. I
So
feel like
Las Vegas had 3 shots against 1 from El Paso before that shot on target by the
Okay.
Locomotive. Santiago Chavarria, he
They
gets
gotta
back
call
up,
foul.
and now
You
they
got to
call
call
foul.
one of them.
there you go.
The first one, no. The second one, yes. Good job by Santi. Santiago El Magica Chavarria.
Like that young man's game.
He has a tattoo on his body that says El Magic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how.
See, that's why you're the Lights insider. You know about the tattoos on their body.
Also, they got. Nah, it's on his right arm. But hey, it's a. He said that he wishes it was better. He
on his
wishes
right
it was
arm.
better.
All wagers suspended again on this free kick due to
They're
the
feeling it.
proximity.
I like this.
Yep.
You can go short right here, too.
Santiago, only 20 years old. Is he going to get the first goal in this game? Pablo
Whip it
Cruz
in.
with the cross.
Oh,
Preston.
goal!
Goal!
Can we celebrate?
Scored by Lights FC.
Oh, my God.
Tabort Etaka Preston with the score. The confetti popper doesn't work, but the goal is a good one. Las Vegas takes a 1-0 lead. Back-to-back games for Preston scoring a goal. This is his 4th score of the season. Bam! Header, it's in. It gets past Logan Ketterer, and Las Vegas takes the lead 1-0.
Yes.
There you go. The first confetti
It's
popper of the
celebration
season
in
here
the studio, ladies
in the
and gentlemen.
studio. Now, Las Vegas, for the first time this season, have the lead on the road. The goal scored
Shell-shocked right
in the
now.
42nd minute of this match.
El Paso does not know what just hit
No. And now we're able to rely on that great defense and the counter, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the second half in this match. A total, absolute, to your point, change of pace for Las Vegas. We're going to have the lead at the half, possibly. And that.
Hey,
that
how's
ought
the
to
line
change.
moving?
Yeah, let's see it now.
Because the game started with Las Vegas over a plus 500 underdog.
That's right. Let's check the new line in the match. Just waiting for it to load back up. I think that Vegas goal broke the internet. Here we go. The new 3-way. El Paso plus 275. The
Wow.
draw plus 230.
We'll take it.
Vegas. Las Vegas Lights even money.
Omar
we go.
Salgado. They go back. Also, shout out to Bill Adi, who's at the D Las Vegas, and they have one of their TVs broadcasting this BetCast on the CW. So people
Hey.
all over Las Vegas catching Lights FC action. Also, shout out to His Twitter handle is Elite Heart. He says, no tequila, but got some mango jarritos.
Okay.
Lights looking pretty strong this
All
half.
right.
Yes, sir.
And fans, remember that La Bonita is the official supermarket of the Lights FC and has the best single game price in town for every Lights game. Visit any La Bonita supermarket for your Lights tickets today.
Aaron El Maximo, he says, the goal has him yelling in his house.
Yes.
As it should. It got us yelling here in the studio.
Yeah, we feel good. We haven't seen this in a while on the road, and especially against such a good team in El Paso. This is a great showing so far. It's got to keep it up.
But let's keep our focus here. We want to make sure we go into the half with the lead. It is so important. So
yes, you're right.
We have to maintain focus here for the last, I don't know how many minutes they're going to add to stoppage play. Looks about 4 minutes of injury time. So, let's make these last 4.5 minutes, stay focused, get to the locker room with the lead here at halftime.
Just like the Four Horsemen, we get 4 minutes of added time in this first half. It's going to be very important, like Lights FC head coach Eric Winalda said, for the defense to have discipline in the back. The defensive discipline is key right now. Take the lead into halftime, and you are going to be able to plan to come back to Las Vegas after 45 more minutes with 3 points in your favor. That would be tremendous.
Tremendous.
Look, this is a cool nickname right here. I've seen just Derek Clark says, the Fresh Prince of Cameroon for Taborta Taka Preston.
We can do that.
So far, we've only gotten Preston, but that's his last name.
The Fresh Prince of Cameroon.
I like it.
We can do that.
Preston, that was his 4th goal of the year. He's halfway to catch Irvin Parra, who has 8, who's the team's leading scorer. He was out last game. He's out this game with a suspension. He'll be back to be eligible to play for Las Vegas when Lights FC faces OKC Energy. So both of the keys to the game. Let's go back to those that Eric Winalda talked to us. Defensive discipline, we need that, and they've had it so far. And converting chances. That was the first shot on goal for Las Vegas in this game, and they put it in the back of the net.
Back of the net. We just
scary
Solid.
play.
Solid.
TKO.
There's a difference between having keys to the game and accomplishing your keys to the game.
Exactly.
They're accomplishing them right now. The team has the lead.
That's it.
And we're popping confetti poppers in here in the studio. Remember, the keys to the game are brought to you by Finley Toyota, where John Barr will do anything to sell you a car.
And if
that looks like a foul, oh, come on.
Ooh.
Not that way, though.
And we talked about if these results hold up, Phoenix Rising with a 3-1 lead on the road tonight over OKC. Next Saturday's opponent, if this Vegas can hold on for this win, suddenly maybe we pass another team in the standings.
That's what we're looking for.
Yep.
And that'll give you a huge opportunity to then go beat OKC, beat LA Galaxy 2, have a 2-week break after getting 4 consecutive wins, and then go into Tacoma, who's one of the teams that is in the bottom of the table, and potentially get another road win. So that's why this game
is so big.
Is huge. And also, Lights FC, are they the Giant Slayers right now? They defeated New Mexico, who were number 1 in the standings last week in the Western Conference. They're defeating El Paso, who are number 2 in the standings.
Let's take it easy. You don't want to jump
No.
ahead of ourselves.
But that's good. Being able to show up against big teams.
Yes. Right now, we look good. We're executing. We're doing what the coach wanted us to do so far. So make sure we keep this going for the rest of this half and the second half.
On Twitter, Steve Rosenthal saying, Preston sneaking in the back door. Ricky Damien, nice header. Bojo fan, hopefully we don't choke the lead like the Falcons versus the Patriots. No, that ain't happening.
Wow.
That ain't happening.
Uh-oh.
Here comes El Paso. Jerome Kiesewetter with the cross. The cleaner, Dejan Jakovic. Heading it out of the field. It's going to be a corner kick.
He's solid back there, man.
Yeah.
That experience
He's had an amazing game, yeah.
The corner of the field disappears with that angle on the field.
Yep.
Southwest University Park is a beautiful stadium for baseball. For soccer, it's a little bit weird having that area blocked for you. Shout out to my buddies right there. Ace Acosta and Jorge Salgado, photographers in the El Paso area. They're out there shooting the game. Gabe Robinson, shout out to him too, clearing the ball. Now here comes Preston.
Again.
Let's see. Ooh.
Is that that? Did they?
No, it's going to be a throw in for El Paso, but there's only 10 seconds left in this first half.
Let's get this whistle blown and get to half. Blow the whistle. There we go.
Now they're calling the players like, hey, you need to take a step or two back, and now it's going to be the end of the first half. Right, ref? Right?
Come on,
Maybe?
ref, blow it.
4 minutes of added time already. Has a
There
whistle
we
in his
go.
mouth. He blows it, and there you go. Lights FC, for the first time this season, they have a lead at the end of the first half. And remember, all season long, halftime is brought to you by ABC Hyundai, the official sponsor of the $5 Give Back program, and also the ABC Hyundai Plays of the Week that you can check out on Lights FC's social media. The score at the end of the first half, Las Vegas Lights FC 1, El Paso Locomotive FC 0. It's time to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back to break down what happened in these first 45 minutes of the match. We're going to commercial break. We'll be right back. And we are back here on the CW. You can look at us up there. You can look at us down here, too. The CW with this first ever BetCast broadcasted on this channel. I'm Harry Ruiz. I'm joined by Bojo Ackah, Lights FC hype man. We got Matthew Holt, the VP of U.S. Integrity. Guys, what did you like about this first half?
Well, I didn't get demoted, so I'm still the president of U.S. Integrity.
Sorry. President, my bad.
I can't get demoted today. We're having our best half ever.
Yeah.
Come on.
My bad. What did you like?
I thought after the
Besides the
first
goal.
10 minutes of the game, I thought they looked like the better team for the last 35 minutes of the first half. I mean, what a match. What a half by the Las Vegas Lights. You know, I'm kind of bummed out I didn't get on that plus 550 before
Told
the
you.
match. Yeah.
Bojo, you had the over.
I have the over. I'm confident still going into the second half. Right now, we're looking at a team that looks very well coached, who's executing with the coach's game plan. And they're playing solid defensively. Dayon, the cleaner, is really solid right now. I like what Preston's doing up top. We got a lot of a positive and reliability from our man Moby in the middle. There's a lot of really good stuff going on right now.
Key stats. Possession. El Paso, 72%, Las Vegas, 28%. But Las Vegas has 4 shots taken so far in this game. El Paso, only 2. Locomotive FC, passing percentage. Passing accuracy, 88.4%. Las Vegas, decent, 79.4%. El Paso has the ball. El Paso's been trying to generate good opportunities. They haven't been able to. They have 1 shot on target. Wasn't a great one. Las Vegas, the only shot on target they had in this first half, they put it in the back of the net. They need to be precise on those opportunities.
But they had some other opportunities. That throw in by Gabe Robinson that went across
went through
2
the box,
Vegas players. Yep. I mean, they've had some great opportunities, and the defense has been just better than I've seen at any
Stellar.
point. Yes.
They've been elite today.
Yes.
The last 3 halves, we've been a very efficient team, and I like what I see right now.
Tabor Titaka Preston, he's catching fire. He scored a goal on the pace of play against New Mexico United. Now you see him sneak behind the defensive players and score on a corner kick. Lights FC trying to shock USL Championship for the 2nd week in a row.
On the road. So this is real big. I'm excited for the second half.
This can be the game where everything turns around.
And if the current scores hold up, with OKC losing, next week's match is gonna be so much. Yeah.
And
love
we
the USL
need
champion.
Lights FC fans to get out there. Summer of Soccer presented by Zappos. Terrible Herbs, $10 takes. Only $10 to go to a pro sporting event out here in Las Vegas. LightsFC.com/takes. We're going to a commercial break. We're going to be right back to keep talking about this amazing matchup that Lights FC is winning 1-0. It's Sun City, El Paso, Texas versus Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. You see a beautiful sunset out there in El Paso. Both of these cities get amazing sunsets, right? You know the ones in Las Vegas.
I haven't been to El Paso. So.
I used to live there for 4.5 years, so I know the sunsets over there are gorgeous. I was like, hey, I only live in cities with beautiful sunsets. El Paso, now Las Vegas. And for now, the fans in Las Vegas are very happy with this result. El Paso, they haven't lost at home since they were taken down by Phoenix Rising on April 13th. Las Vegas, we know, at home, undefeated. 5 wins, 3 ties. On the road, different story. The only positive result so far, a draw against LA Galaxy 2. That was a scoreless draw. Now, taking the lead. Will they be able to conserve it? Will they be able to play not chasing the game?
And the odds are saying, yes, plus 120 on Las Vegas in the three-way, plus 240 on El Paso, plus 220 on the draw right now. And good news for Bojo, that total that was down to 2.5, back up to 3.5 goals on the in-play wagering.
I like it. So wait, now we got to be interested to see how they come out. The lights come out in the first 10 minutes of the game.
Yes.
If they're going to sit back and just try to hang on to that lead, or they're going to continue to go forward
And look,
a little bit. We'll see.
We've been able to predict very good how the team is going to get their subs because they've been trailing on the road.
Yeah.
But now that they got the lead, who's going to get subbed in? Who's going to get subbed out? El Paso, it's also in extreme weather, very hot. So now let's see who Lights FC has on the bench. Edwin Rivas, Sammy Ochoa, Jesus Gonzalez, Victor Rojas, Jose Villarreal, Jonathan Levine, and goalkeeper Angel Alvarez. In my opinion, this is a game that fits a player like Jonathan Levine, who can play as a midfield stopper or also as a defensive back.
Okay.
So that's a guy that this game fits. Victor Rojas, another player who has a great midfield burst and also good shooting outside the box. That's a player this game fits as well. So keep your eye on Jonathan Levine and Victor Rojas as potential subs if Lights FC goes the first 10 minutes without allowing a goal and conserving that lead.
And, we're used to being down at half, so we're always calling for Sammy Ochoa, Sammy the leg,
And
to come in and give us,
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden we're looking for some defensive stoppers in the second half.
So how does that help out my bet, though, guys? Over. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. I'll take the W.
El Paso's definitely going to push forward. They're going to try to go as much as they can to their offensive third of the field, and that's going to open spaces for guys like Tabor Titaka Preston, like Santiago Chavarria, who can definitely, and Javin Torre, who we saw right now do two big plays that almost came into prosperity for Las Vegas.
Opportunities.
This is the most effective I've seen Taka Preston on the road in the counter. He has looked really fast tonight, had a lot of opportunities, and been really creative.
Like I said, I feel like we look like a very well-coached team on the road, and I'm very impressed so far.
Yeah, and this team now has to play with the lead. They haven't done it all season long on the road.
See what happens, guys.
That's it. Around the Western Conference in the USL, Phoenix 3-1 lead on the road 70 minutes in. Colorado Springs 1-0 lead at home over Real Marnox at the 72nd minute. And New Mexico United and LA Galaxy B 0-0 32 minutes into the match.
Also, so that Colorado Springs game is a huge upset right now, a huge surprise because them and Tacoma are the two teams in the bottom of the table. So we're going to go to a commercial break. Hopefully we got some first half time highlights for you because the team has a lead. We want to see that Tabor Titaka Preston go again. Yeah. So don't change the channel right here on the CW BetCast. Here we have the highlights. Tabor Titaka Preston's goal off of Pablo Cruz's free kick has Lights FC with a 1-0 lead at the end of the first half. And there you have his celebration, mimicking one of the greatest players in the world today, Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's see if we can keep on the scoring coming like CR7, like CR7.
We're hoping so. Me and Matt were just talking. We love what we see so far from Preston. Every time he's touched the ball, something's happened.
He's the only striker. He's the only forward who's playing in that position today, and he has delivered so far today. We're going to go back to Southwest University Park in El Paso, Texas, where we're getting ready for the second half to kick off. Out there in downtown El Paso, just a couple of miles away from the border that divides El Paso, Texas, and Ciudad Juarez, Mexico. A win would definitely be a great reason to go out and celebrate at the Kentucky Club out there in Juarez. Let's see if Lights FC can deliver. They say that Juarez is the place that the margarita got invented out there in. That's a fun fact of the border town of El Paso, Texas.
A lot of tequila info on the show tonight.
You can always count on Harry with that kind of info.
And the funny part is that I haven't had a drink since November.
Wrestling and tequila.
Right? Lights FC, 45 minutes is the only thing that separates them from getting their first win on the road of the year in 2019. Will they be able to deliver or not? Now defensive discipline is more important than ever.
And interestingly enough, and it didn't seem to be that much of a hindrance to Las Vegas in the first half as they ended up scoring and taking the lead, but it will be El Paso this half who has to deal with that baseball diamond, uneven surface on that side of the field.
Good call.
Santiago Chavarria gets taken down. The referee says no foul. Junior Sandoval working with Moby Fair. Good job by Moby cutting to the center. There you go with that slide against Omar Salgado, but the former Tigres of Liga MX player ends up controlling the ball. Now let's see if El Paso can construct any momentum on their side. So far, they haven't been able to.
This looks like a situation where El Paso's coach wants to get one early.
Yeah.
Sure, he told his team, these first 10 minutes of the half, we need to attack. And that's what we're seeing so far.
And look,
Absolutely.
first 10 minutes, they want to attack. Kick the ball long over to Preston. Kick the ball long over to Santiago Echevarria, and you're going to be able to find spaces if they are pushing numbers forward.
Interesting that they're even way down in their own end. They're having Gabe Robinson do the throw-in.
Well,
So-
he's already in the back.
Yeah.
He's already in the back.
Oh,
and he's
look at
taking
the
his
field.
time.
I mean, that is a rough surface on that side of the field. It's already uneven, and now you're seeing, big divots popping up.
Woof, that's why you wanted Gabe Robinson with the throw-in.
Sure.
Oops. There
Get
you
it
go,
out of
Gabe.
there.
Now with the foot. Long to Preston.
Taco.
Preston, he's running.
He's running.
Oh.
Logan Ketterer.
But he forced the goaltender
Yeah,
there to
like
kick
that.
the ball out of bounds for us to get a plus side throw in there.
Exactly.
Taka's having a great match.
He's just a dangerous threat
Yes.
every time, even in simple situation like that.
And now what we usually see other teams doing to Las Vegas, playing slow, taking forever to take the throw in. Now Las Vegas is the team doing it. It happens
Feels
in
good.
soccer always.
Yeah.
It means that you got the lead. Thomas Olsen, TKO.
Nice kick.
Been solid
There you go,
today.
Preston.
To board to Taka Preston, looking for Kevin
Yeah.
Garcia Lopez on the right-hand side.
Man
Kevin
down.
Garcia Lopez. Back to Pablito Cruz. Lito. Oh, I like that pass, but Santiago had already cut to the front. If he had stayed right there, sitting in the back, he might have been able to do something. But we see.
I like the thinking. I like the creativity that they're trying to do, though.
Remember, fans, we're seeing a lot of activity on social media. Just use the hashtag hashtag Viva Lights, hashtag Summer of Soccer, or include us in your tweets at LV Lights FC, at Harry Ruiz, at Bojo_live, at VP Matthew Holt.
Yeah.
Did I get it right?
Matthew Holt, VP.
Sorry. Third time's going to be the charm, and I'm going to get it correctly. You see the CGs right there on your lower side of the screen. Tag us, and we'll be able to read your tweets.
Yeah, we
here
want to send you some
online.
love. There it is.
Yeah, we're in a good mood tonight.
Yeah, we haven't been in
The
this
lights
position.
are winning. Lots of tequila talk.
Right.
We're popping streamers and confetti in the studio.
So I want to get one thing real clear. So there's people saying on social media, and I'll mention Sin City FC. He's a great fan. International House of Phil. He says we finally see a game on local TV in HD, and Lights FC are leading on the road.
Oh, TKO.
Kiesewetter. No, it's not Kiesewetter. It's number 8 for El Paso. Nick Ross
Wow, that
with
was
the
a close
wide
one.
shot. Oof. Look at that.
That's a tough one. Woo. We'll take it.
Yeah.
He's regretting that shot. So they're saying we're finally getting a game on local TV in HD and we're winning. Hey, let's keep
Right.
it rolling.
Keep it
Yeah.
going. Why
Let's
not?
keep it rolling.
I like it.
And the level of play, just period, on the field tonight, this is what fans want to tune in and see.
5 minutes into the second half. What do you see on your odds, Matt? I'll let you unlock the phone real quick.
Yeah.
Careful with Las Vegas. Javin Torre with Santiago Chavarria. He can't control the ball, and El Paso gets the possession back.
Give the Lights credit. They're not sitting back on this 1-goal lead. The offensive attack has still been strong.
Interesting stat. 7th set piece goal for Las Vegas this season.
Really?
25 goals total, 7 of them off of set pieces. So they've only allowed 1 off of a corner kick, but they've scored 7 on set pieces. I'll take that. Oh, foul called by the referee. It's going to be a free kick for El Paso. And you see the odds, Matt.
A little bit of love right now for El Paso. Still plus 240, plus 210 on the draw, plus 120 right now on Las Vegas. It's really the draw where we're seeing the biggest drop now, down to plus 210. And that total, 3.5 goals right now, under minus 350. But this is where we also get some fun bets. Total goals by Las Vegas right now, 1.5 goals over plus 160. So if you think they're going to score again, you can get plus 160 right now in play that the Lights will score another goal. And here we're seeing that uneven surface, people having to work on the field as it is really getting torn up over there.
Hey, shout out to Stephanie Black. She says, real fans watch no matter what. Wish I could be with the electric company to cheer Lights FC. She's at the hospital watching the game.
Hey, shout out to Stephanie.
All right, Stephanie.
Good job. You're our good luck charm. You're watching at the hospital, we're winning. Make sure the nurse doesn't turn off the TV, though.
Hope everybody's okay out there.
Yeah.
And also, someone, let me see, I'll get his name before mentioning Brandon at Epic Wood. He says, Harry had to get all Game of Thrones with the Giant Slater. LOL. I'll be honest, I've never watched an episode of Game of Thrones in my life, so that's not the reason. Are you a Game of Thrones guy?
I watched up to season 5 and I couldn't keep up. So, no, not really. But I'm not mad at the people who are. I get it. Just couldn't keep up.
So the Giant Slayer reference isn't on Game of Thrones. Just a Lights thing, hopefully.
Yeah.
At the end of the game, we can say, hey, Lights FC knocked out. Number 1,
get it out of there,
New
Gabe.
Mexico, and then number 2, El Paso.
Boy, this defense tonight is the best I've seen the Lights play defense on the road all season long. They look awesome tonight.
And they've been catching breaks.
Yeah.
That wasn't happening on the road. We were talking about the San Antonio game. An error by Javin Torre ended up costing Lights FC the first goal. We've seen penalty kicks that have been doubtful.
Yeah.
Handballs or fouls inside the box that give the opposing team of Las Vegas their first goal of the game. It's those kind of breaks that Lights FC tonight, they've been catching.
Oh, we haven't caught any breaks with the officials, though, yet tonight, but we've certainly overcome them.
Fortunately, they haven't called the penalty kick.
Yeah, that's true.
I hope I didn't just jinx that.
Yeah, don't jinx us.
Now you see those first 10 minutes that you said that were going to be key, Bojo. We're almost through them. And we see Las Vegas putting pressure on their opponents.
El Paso's sweating.
See Javin Torre playing almost in midfield right there. He's that left wing that has been running back and forth for Las Vegas. He also is 1 yellow card away from suspension.
So far, the pace of the second half is what fans love to see.
Yeah.
You guys are going back and forth each side of the half. So this is going to be a fun half.
Looking to score, both teams.
Both teams, yeah.
Aggressively looking to score.
Here comes Omar Salgado, the former Lights FC player, now facing his former team. Not a lot of his former teammates, because only Christian Torres and Thomas Olsen are on the field were teammates of Omar Salgado when he was here in Las Vegas in the second half of the season.
Heavy pressure now from El Paso as they start getting closer and closer to the box with some really accurate passing.
Let's see, a long cross. Good job right there by the cleaner, Dejan Jakovic.
No surprise who's there to clean that up.
All right, quick throw in from El Paso. Let's see what happens.
Now even the El Paso production is liking him. They're putting the zooming in on him.
Because he's everywhere.
He has been awesome this match in the back end of that defense. What a difference he makes. Their entire defense looks rejuvenated with him back there.
And we go back to what we were talking about in the pregame. He's an MLS veteran. He's a Canadian national team member. He was a former captain of the Canadian national team. He is a player who is on the roster for Los Angeles FC, better known as LAFC, the best team in Major League Soccer right now. There's a reason why he's there. He's one of the best.
And we talked about Colorado Springs leading 1-0 at home, 2 straight goals by Real Marnox, and it's a 2-1 lead for Real Marnox on the road.
Let's see, Preston. Don't blow the whistle, ref. Come on. He took down Richie Ryan right there, and now the referee calls a foul. He was complaining about it. Let's see why. that replay, we have the benefit of it. So good job, ref. Let's see what Las Vegas can do here. 11 minutes into this second half. Lights FC up 1-0. We hope to see you guys out at Cashman Field next Saturday, 7:30 p.m. The summer of soccer continues here in Las Vegas. Lights FC hosting OKC Energy FC. Get your tickets at lightsfc.com/ticks. Tickets starting at just $10. Thanks to the Terrible Herbs, $10 ticks. This is the summer of soccer delivered by Zappos. We hope to see you out at Cashman Field. And it's going to be 2 games in 5 days because we're hosting LA Galaxy 2 on July 4th. So it's going to be a busy, busy week for Lights FC at home.
Be a lot
next
of
week.
fun. Hope to get all the fans out there.
El Paso, top 5 in attendance in all USL Championship.
Wow.
Over 7,000 fans in attendance is the average. 7,800 was the number for the last game.
And look, they're putting on a great product on the field for their fans this year. Unfortunately for them, they just ran into the Las Vegas Lights.
And look, for you guys that are catching a Lights FC game on TV for the first time here on the CW, if you don't see it here on the CW, just change the channel to My LV TV and you'll watch Lights FC soccer on My LV TV. So Lights FC in association with Sinclair Broadcasting, the CW, and My LV TV broadcasting Lights FC road games. And if you're on the road, catch it on your mobile device, ESPN Plus.
There you go.
So there's no excuse to not watch Lights FC. If you're on the car, tune into ESPN Deportes Radio, 1460 AM. You'll be able to listen to Álvaro Puentes and Alejandro Romo narrándoles el partido en español a nuestros amigos hispanoparlantes. ¿Verdad, Bojo?
Me gusta jugar fútbol.
There you go. That's what he said.
No foul. Okay.
Oh.
Salgado slipped. No foul, like Bojo said. Oof, careful. I don't like those balls in the box.
No. Good pass.
Here we go. It's counter. Good player through the middle.
Santiago Echavarria.
Oh, we're running,
Opening
boys.
it up with Junior Sandoval. There's
Keep going.
El
He's got
Paso player
space.
down. Well, that opens space for Sandoval.
There it is.
Opens it
Here
with
we
Moby
go.
Fair. He has Santi in the box.
Oh, yes.
Is he going to cross it to him? No, he goes back to Sandoval. And now, Lights FC, fair play, kick it out of the field because a player for El Paso, number 25, Brian Rebellon, is down on the field, hurting on his left ankle.
And I didn't see what happened there,
I
so
don't think any of us did.
no. It certainly was away from the ball, I think.
Yeah, he's getting treatment. We're going to come right back over here on the screen just to show you guys something super cool. 4th of July fireworks at Cashman Field brought to you by Finley Chevy. And also, if you're a season ticket member, you can get this jersey for $50. Just contact your season ticket rep. It's a Lights FC Retro 1994 jersey commemorating the jersey that the USA national team wore in the World Cup 25 years ago. Eric Winalda scored a goal 25 years ago rocking that jersey, the denim jersey. Season ticket holders, $50. Everybody else, $94. But here's the kicker. Retail value, $100. You also get a $45 ticket to watch the game. So a ticket plus the jersey, $94. That's an amazing deal. So
big shout out to our friends at Finley Toyota. And don't forget, we're going to be having a 3D extravaganza fireworks show following that game on 4th of July against the LA Galaxy 2. So don't miss it. Mark your calendars. July 4th is going down at the Cashman Field.
First sub of the match, number 20. Luis Chapa Herrera out of the game. In number 11, Edson Partida. And we see right there Brian Rebellon getting ready to get back on the field after the activity was stopped due to an injury. But he got that magical sprayed on it. And now he's good.
Now.
I love that magic spray. I need some of that.
Right? Just in life.
Fair play right there. They kick the ball back to Las Vegas. Now let's see what Tommy Olsen can do from far away. These kicks, people just think they're just kicking it away. It can serve as an assist.
Oh, huge.
It can. Here we go.
So Taka Preston opening to the left, but a good job defensively by El Paso Rebellon, who just came back thanks to that magic spray. Gets the stop, and now Here comes is a cleaner.
Oh, what
The
a play.
cleaner.
Boy, has he been sharp tonight.
Dejan Jakovic.
Everywhere.
Yes.
That number 27 jersey is going to be very valued out here in
Right.
Las Vegas.
Yep.
I've seen a couple of fans with the shirt off our back giveaway getting the 27. The first game they didn't know who Dejan was.
They sure
now
do
they know.
now.
Yeah. You know, I'd like to see if Coach Winalda mentions the field after the game with as many divots and repairs
Right.
they've had to do over there in the uneven surface section around the baseball diamond. Because they've had some issues with it tonight, although Las Vegas got the only goal of the match while playing down at that end.
True.
Shout
There
out.
we go.
Oh, long
Oh,
pass
that's a
to Kevin
beautiful
Garcia Lopez.
pass.
He's going to get to it.
Get
He's in the
there!
He
box. He's
crosses
in the
it.
box.
Santi's there.
Oh,
He
that's
stops
a foul.
it. Is it a foul? No, the ref says it's not.
Wow, we cannot buy a call from the ref on the
Oh,
road.
my.
Goodness.
And they're
Are
not
you
gonna
sure?
show
How much can
replay.
we offer them? Oh, no, sorry. We can't, right?
Stop
No.
that. Here we go. One-on-one.
I'm
Here
calling
comes
the
El
foul.
Paso.
foul.
Omar Salgado crosses the ball. There's nobody there. Tommy K.
Wow, we
Olsen
can't catch it.
just sees it go by.
I mean, I'd like to see again. They won't show a
won't show the
replay.
replay.
They didn't show a replay last time either. Interesting that they avoided both replays.
So 62 minutes. Odds. What movement are they there? You see them on the screen. Las Vegas plus 128. Still a little bit of an underdog because there's 30 minutes left in the game, and there's a foul for El Paso. They're going to get a far free kick. It might come with a yellow card for Sandoval.
No, we're seeing Las Vegas at minus money now for the
Ooh.
first time all match. Las Vegas minus 108 in the three-way. El Paso plus 355, plus 205 on your draw right now.
He
And
kicked
that
the ball.
total, 3.5 goals under, minus
It's still at-
600 at the Westgate.
They ain't going to move it. Shout out to our friends at the Westgate. They're not going to move that over-under. You see it on the screen. Shout out to our friends at the Superbook at the Westgate Hotel and Casino. Minus 615. Can you imagine if there's an explosion of goals and someone bets the over right now?
Oh, goodness. That's going to be a big payday.
Can they buy dinner for us if they
And
put
again,
some bet
look,
on
total
someone?
goals by Las Vegas in this match. 1.5 goals over, plus 215 right now. If you think Las Vegas Lights are going to score one more time in this match, 2.15
like
times
that.
your money right now. $100 gets you $215.
Here we have El Paso with a corner kick. You see the play. Christian Torres with the clearance. And now we're going to have a corner kick. No, it's going to be a throw-in for El Paso. First
Oh, I thought
substitution
that
of the
was a
game.
corner as
Jesus Gonzalez is coming in for Las Vegas. You saw Augie Rodriguez right there waiting to give the substitution card to the referee, to the fourth official. It is a corner kick. It was weird. He was grabbing it with his hands.
Real tight in that corner.
There you go. So Santiago Echavarria is coming out of the game. Jesus Gonzalez is subbed in. Interesting sub in the 65th minute.
What do
So
you
you
make of
take
that?
out an offensive midfielder, as they were using him today, and you brought in a defensive midfielder.
Uh-oh.
So we are going to see that 5-4-1 a little bit more marked with this substitution coming into the match. Long cross
good
and a
clear.
good
Great
job
play.
right there defensively by Gabe Robinson.
It's a chance to run, guys.
Ooh, Kevin Garcia Lopez gets knocked down. No
gotta make
foul.
No call again.
Here comes the cross. El Paso has a shot.
Nope.
Dejan Jakovic.
Get it out.
Ooh, careful. Thomas Olsen.
Let's get it out, gentlemen.
Jesus Gonzalez heads it out of the box.
TKO.
And now a lot of complaints to the ref because El Paso thought that was a foul by Dejan Jakovic.
Nope, not at all. Not the cleaner.
Let's see a replay now. Replay magically works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No, he didn't hit him.
Great save, TKO. That's
Yeah.
a tough one coming through traffic like that.
Absolutely. TKO
And a
been on
low.
point all night.
Low kick. So we see a yellow card. We're pretty sure that it's going to be Richie Ryan who was complaining about that play.
Good, because that was certainly less egregious than the two non-calls against Vegas. So, I'm good. I'm glad he's pulling out the yellow. We've seen enough whining and complaining from El Paso already tonight.
Oh, actually, the
Oh,
home
wow.
production in El Paso says Jerome Kiesewetter is the man with the yellow card. James Kiffey with the corner kick. It goes back to Richie Ryan. Header by Christian Torres, and he takes it out for a throw-in for the Locos.
Last few minutes, it's been all El Paso. See if we can weather this storm, right?
Yep.
Long cross, too long. Kevin Garcia Lopez clears it out of the field. Shout out to Chris at Chris Ayers, who says that she's watching the match.
Thanks for watching the match, Chris. So are we.
Do you have any messages on your Twitter?
No, I turned my phone off because I cannot. It's too loud. I don't know how to turn it down. I get too many mentions all the time. My phone's always blowing up. Sorry.
Look at that. Mr. Humble Brag.
I'm sorry. I got Bojo fans out there. Here we go. Let's see what we got.
So don't tweet at Bojo_live. Tweet at Harry Ruiz then. And at Matthew Holt VP.
Sure.
Ooh, Junior Sandoval.
Get off
Oh, a
me.
little push in this game is getting
What are the odds
chippy.
on this one? I'll take Junior Sandoval at minus 220.
I certainly think he's the favorite there. But we got to keep our cool here. We have the lead. You know, we don't want to get any unnecessary cards.
Yeah, look, it
just
was
as the
Edson
game
Partita
gets
behind
chippy.
Junior. And then Partita just stood up. And it's like, what?
What?
I can't say the word he said after what because
saw it.
in
Yeah.
Spanish we would have to bleep it or yell Viva Lights, Viva Lights to block it. But Partita right there getting on Junior's face.
Best way to get back at him was score a goal right here.
Well, again, you're talking about a team in El Paso that hasn't lost a match, 9 straight games. They're not used to being behind, and you could tell they're getting a little frustrated now.
They're a little shook, not going to lie.
Gabe Robinson, long throw-in. So he can't go deep, but he goes lateral now
Yep.
to get that long throw-in. Junior
Oh, here we
Sandoval
go.
looking for Tabor
We'll
to
take the
Taka
corner. That's
Preston.
the
He
corner,
can't
right?
control it.
Oh,
No,
right.
that's going to be
That was his touch.
a goal kick. See, Mark Lowry, the head coach.
Lowry.
The head coach for El Paso Locomotive. He was with the Jacksonville Armada. Now it's, I was going to say, now it's a corner kick. No, there was an El Paso player there.
Updated odds, Las Vegas minus 142 now, plus 515 on El Paso, plus 215 on the draw. And that total in the game, they refused to come off 3.5 at the Westgate. 3.5 goals under minus 1,000. That is 1-10.
Oh, have the odds have changed.
Yes.
Just flip the script right there. It went from being Las Vegas, a plus 500 underdog.
It's El
That's
Paso.
a dangerous. Oh,
Wow.
You don't have tall guys up there up front, though.
we don't have that big.
Few finals in the Western Conference. Portland Timbers a 2-0 lead, 2-0 win on the road at Orange County. Phoenix Rising with a 4-1 road win at OKC Energy, and Real Monarchs comes from behind to get the 2-1 road victory at Colorado Springs. You know, we were talking about how much of an upset that would have been. 2 second-half goals by Real Monarchs, and they
shut
end
it
up
down.
coming back to get the win.
El Paso Locomotive. 69 minutes in, they're getting shocked at home
That's a
by
dangerous
Las
play.
Vegas, and that's going to be a yellow card
a dangerous-
Is it?
for
Yeah.
Lights FC. It's definitely going to be one. It's gone Gabe Robinson. So for Gabe, number 4,
Gabe, not a dirty
got
player.
back to-
That's just.
so he went 1 yellow card in his
Oh.
first
That's reckless.
13 games with
Wow.
Las Vegas. Now he has yellow cards in back-to-back games.
That's just Gabe being a little aggressive. He's been playing good, though.
But look, he got the hard hit on their top player,
Yeah.
on Jerome Kiesewetter. So if you're going to get a yellow card, make it count.
Yep, that's right.
Like last week, Javantori got a yellow card off of an amazing celebration for taking his shirt off. It's like, well, he
was
scored a
worth
goal
it.
of the week contender. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is dangerous right here. El Paso with a free kick.
And once again, the odds come off the board. Wagering suspended with the free kick near the box.
So you see it gets suspended with free kicks, but not with corner kicks.
Not with corners, yeah.
Maybe that in swinger.
El Paso Locomotive. Good job by Jesus Gonzalez with the header, clearing the ball. Now here comes a second opportunity. Who? Jesus Gonzalez clearing it again. Sorry, Sando. My bad. Junior Sandoval right there with the clearance.
And with that clearance now, Las Vegas becomes a minus 170 favorite, plus 650 right now on El Paso, plus 230 on the draw.
Another yellow card in this match, and it's the Junior Sandoval.
And that game total just went from 3.5 to 2.5 goals again.
So Junior Sandoval with this yellow card, it's
suspended.
It's his 5th of the season. He's out for the game against OKC Energy FC. Throw in for El Paso. Let's see what happens when you don't have Gabe Robinson. Let's see if they have a player who does something similar. It's going to be number 25, Brian Rayon.
Which is still a dangerous play.
Oh, it's in the box, and good clearance right there by Las Vegas. Preston putting the pressure. You can't make them commit an error.
It's been all El Paso.
There you go. Now it's going to be a throw in for Las Vegas.
You can put a little bit of it on Preston. He kind of forced a quick kick there. What a match he's had.
We're 72 minutes in. We are 3 minutes away from a hydration break on the field where it works like a timeout. You usually don't have these in soccer because it keeps you just play for 45 minutes straight. But it's super hot out there as it is out here in Las Vegas. So they have a hydration break. It works for Eric Winalda. It works for Augie Rodriguez. They might have this 30-minute mark in the second half to then change the way they play. Be a little bit more aggressive when they're trying to go forward, El Paso is, and then try to make them commit an error.
Sure. Do you think we get another sub by Vegas here?
Potentially, yeah. Jonathan Levine, my money's on him.
I like that.
Moby Fair, Mr. Reliable right there, sliding to get the ball out of the pitch, and now it's another corner kick for El Paso Locomotive FC. A lot of set pieces for El Paso in the second half.
Interesting three-way wager right now. Next goal scored in the match. Let's wait for this corner.
Good job by Gabe Robinson, but nobody to take the ball for Las Vegas right there in the back.
Get on his touch. All right.
Next goal scored in the match. Las Vegas plus 380. No goal scored plus 140. El Paso plus 125. So heavy favorite that El Paso will score the next goal. If you think Las Vegas is going to score next, plus
careful right here. Omar Salgado putting the ball in the box. And Christian Torres. Good job right there with the left foot, kicking it out of the field. And now there's going to be another substitution.
It's been all El Paso.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to the defense staying solid, weathering the storm, but it can't keep up.
Edwin Rivas.
Hard to imagine it can.
The man who is considered by Eric Winalda the fastest player in Lights FC's roster is coming onto the field. He's taking Pablo Cruz's spot on the pitch. Edwin came in as a sub against New Mexico, scored a goal. Will it happen again? We'll see. Good job, Kevin Garcia Lopez. Hard battle right there.
Uh-oh.
El Paso.
Good play.
Good job right there.
Get the defense
by Jesus
set.
Gonzalez. So Gonzalez, we've seen him come in as a sub, and he has already a couple of defensive plays that show us why Eric Winalda brought him in.
Look, I think everyone on the defenses, we haven't seen any of those defensive lapses at all tonight by Las Vegas. Everyone's played great.
Here comes El Paso. They're in the box. This is a dangerous play. Tommy Olsen. TKO with the ball. Wow.
He sees something. Someone might be one-on-one.
Preston. No, Rivas. Ooh.
Oh.
No one's there.
Just a tough
good directional header right there.
It's been all El Paso the last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I think it's part of the strategy. Let them get tired. Let them run. We'll try to catch them on a mistake on their back line.
Well, let's hope we can get
Look, right now you see just two guys right there set in the back. Everybody else, they're pushing forward. If you get a ball to Preston that he can make some magic out of, the 2-0 might come.
Although it has been all El Paso, they haven't had that many shots on.
El Paso, good job right there by who else? The cleaner.
Of course.
Dejan Jakovic. It's 30 minutes in. This might be the moment of the hydration break if the referee decides to give one.
Does anyone have the
Looks like we're going to do this corner
right
first.
I'll get it to you in a minute.
Yeah,
Corner's
you know what?
taken. This is the 8th for El Paso, 5th in the second half. Short. Junior Sandoval
corner kick.
can't clear it. Now it's going to be 9 corner kicks. Remember a couple of games ago that we were getting those odds with the corner kicks?
Yeah, I know.
This one would clearly be an over.
Clearly.
Way over.
Corner kick.
Oh!
Salgado trying a chilena right there inside the 6-yard box. It goes out.
And as we go to the hydration break now, Las Vegas, a minus 205 favorite on the three-way draw, plus 250 and plus 825 on El Paso.
Bojo, 4th of July. We're going to be working, but it's going to be a party. We're going to be at Cashman
I
Field.
don't consider it work at all. It's going to be a good time. Cashman Field, July 4th, like we said, there will be a fireworks show as well. And
So
let 'em know,
3D
Eric.
fireworks. That's on July 4th. That day, Lights FC is going to be rocking this jersey, Stars and Stripes. Can we go to a full screen? We're not missing much on the field. That way we can show the fans the jersey a little bit better. It's amazing. It's mimicking, it's commemorating the Stars and Stripes from 1994 that the U.S. men's national team rocked, that got the tie 1-1 against Switzerland. That's almost the same jersey that Eric Winalda scored a golazo against them 25 years ago. So go to the game, $10 ticks. Tickets start at only $10. You'll get 3D glasses to watch the post-game fireworks at Cashman Field. So get your jersey for $50 if you're a season ticket holder. If you're not a season ticket holder, you pay $94 for the jersey that is worth $100 and a $45 ticket. That's
Shout out
an
to our
amazing
friends at
deal.
Finley Toyota for making it happen.
Yes, that game is going to be awesome. But before the 4th of July game, Lights FC hosts next Saturday, June 29th. Lights FC versus OKC Energy FC. If the score remains the same, Lights FC and OKC Energy are going to be tied with 22 points. And the winner is going to take a step forward in the standings. But we still got a little bit over 20 minutes plus added time in this game. And OKC Energy, is the score still holding up 2-1 for Phoenix? We'll check in a minute, but
4-1 final.
Oh, wow.
4-1 final. So yeah, OKC Energy, they're going to have 22 points definitely next week. Let's see how Las Vegas does in these final 20 plus minutes in the city of El Paso, Texas.
And fans, remember, tickets to next week's game on June 29th are just $10 thanks to our friends at Terrible Hearst. So don't miss out on the summer of soccer with your Las Vegas Lights FC.
And we need everybody out there.
Yeah.
This is a big game. A big game in the standings as we push for the playoffs.
All right, here we go. So what do you think?
Here you go, Javin Torre. Can you get some magic happening on that left side? He has Edwin Rivas available. He goes with him. But only Rivas, Torre, and Preston in their third of the field. Now Lights FC goes back. But clearly, we're seeing that Las Vegas went into the city of the 915 with no fear. Cero miedo.
Zero fear. Paso on their heels right now. Okay.
Oh,
all right.
here we go.
Top of the
Preston.
box.
He has Torre.
He's by himself. One-on-one.
Take a shot, Javin. Take a shot.
Preston
2 goals
coming.
in 2 weeks. Take a shot.
Oh, cut it
Torre.
back.
Oh, he's not he's not righty though. He's a lefty. He always goes to his left when he wants to shoot. So the
Here we
moment he
go.
went to his right, I was like, he's not going to
Play
take
back
the
to
shot.
Preston.
Edwin Rivas plays with Preston. It doesn't go out of the field. Rivas trying to run back. Can he catch him without a foul? No.
Ooh,
Good
that's
slide by
all
Jesus
ball.
Gonzalez. Now can
Let's
this
run.
convert into an offensive play? Junior Sandoval, no. Lights FC goes back.
They're taking their time now.
80 minutes in. Lights FC with the lead, 1-0. Thanks to a goal scored by Preston. Taborte Taka Preston, the Fresh Prince of Cameroon. In the 42nd minute, free kick taken by Pablo Cruz found Taborte Taka Preston, who with a header gave Lights FC their first lead on the road of the 2019 season. Spectacular. I'll say Jesus Gonzalez is playing his A game tonight,
He really is.
receiving this opportunity.
It's a super sub right there.
Now here comes a substitution for El Paso Locomotive FC. Coming into the match is number 27, Derek Gebhard. Coming out is number 6, Richie Ryan, who is the captain of the Locos.
10 minutes left. You can only imagine El Paso is just going to put on the heat. A lot of pressure from El Paso.
Gonzalez, look at him.
Get that
He's
corner.
gonna try to, he couldn't control it. Yeah, and he kicked it away. Get some time.
Oh, they give him a yellow.
Yep, he deserved it. I won't lie. Remember, fans, tweet at us at LV Lights FC, at Harry Ruiz, at Bojo_live. We hope he replies to you when he turns back his phone.
Yes, yeah.
And at Matthew Holt VP. Use the hashtags Viva Lights and hashtag Summer of Soccer. If we see your tweet, there's a very good chance we're going to read it on the air if it's PG. Logan Ketterer, right there in the final line. He's only received 1 shot on target in the game. Las Vegas, 0 shots in the second half.
But Las Vegas now a minus 300 favorite, plus 1325 on El Paso, plus 300 on the draw. As time ticks away, Las Vegas is going to become a bigger and bigger favorite every second.
Good job by Christian Torres right there. Clearing the ball now is Junior Sandoval. El Paso takes possession back. So these lines are courtesy of our friends at the Superbook at the Westgate. If you have their app on your phone with some funds, you can bet on this match as it's happening right now, and you're watching it right here on BetCast on the CW. 82 minutes, guys.
Right now. Total goals by El Paso over under a half. So basically, will they score over plus 185? If El Paso is putting a lot of pressure on, you can get plus 185 even on El Paso. If you think anyone's going to score again in this match, you can get a great price on that.
El Paso Locomotive, the crazy train right there, not being able to avoid the ball leaving the field.
You can get plus 530 right now. Next goal scored in the game will be by the Las Vegas Lights.
Wow.
But we've seen shots on target in the second half, 0. So that's like, do you want to take the risk?
But that's a little misleading because there have been opportunities. Even though there haven't been shots, that doesn't mean they haven't been aggressive.
And we've seen this team score late goals as well.
Sure.
Heck, they scored 2 goals in the final 4 minutes against New Mexico. It was like, all right, 3-1, and then bam, Edwin Rivas, bam, Junior Sandoval, 5-1. And you got those speedy guys right there up front. Chabortitaka Preston. Oh, careful with El Paso. Crosses the ball, but no. Instead of the cross, he went for the shot.
Yeah. He went for the post. He went near post.
They call corner kick on that?
Yes, yeah.
Did they?
So who blocked it?
Oh, no, they didn't.
Maybe Jakovic?
No.
That was...
Didn't get any of his leg. That's right. And that's
there
right.
There you go. No corner kick. Yeah, I was afraid because they grabbed the ball. I was like, whoa. Special shout out. Saludos a la familia Montoya Torres who are watching at home. That's a foul.
And if anybody bet the Las Vegas Lights tonight at plus 550, please tweet us and we will read it on the air. I love to see that kind of support for Las Vegas, and I love to see those kind of bets cash.
Shout out to Charles at LV Gooner. He says, loving this broadcast on TV. The guys in studio are great.
Hey, appreciate it.
All right. There you go, Charles.
So, reminder, if you're watching us for the first time here on the CW, if you don't see us on the CW on a road game, just switch the channel to the MyLV TV. You might catch us there. So we are part of the Sinclair family right here with the broadcast. Check them out. Chabortitaka Preston with the cross. Nobody home.
That was our opportunity to catch that late plus 550 Vegas score the next goal bet.
Torres. On the right side, that's not his favorite side. He's usually on the left. Now he's just like, hey, 2 against 1. Let's kill some time. Now run back, buddy. You're up playing as a center back. 85 minutes in. Countdown is on. Let's see if Lights FC can keep this lead.
345 right now on your Las Vegas
careful right
Lights.
here. Omar Salgado against Javin Torre. Jesus Gonzalez with the assist. Salgado with the shot.
Oh,
Thomas Olsen. TKO.
Wow.
The mayor of Cashman.
Save of the week nominee. 100%.
With his right hand. Getting the ball.
Outstretched. Hell of a save.
Corner kick, and it's that was super close.
That was super
And I think it was going to go in by I thought it was off of a Las Vegas player, but we were watching the replay from Salgado, so kind of iffy. Let's see. Corner kick. Yeah, Dayon. I think that was off of Dayon. Boom, we're getting a goal kick.
We caught a break. Yeah, you've talked about it. We haven't caught many all season. We just caught one there. We'll take
They
it.
might have called a
foul or a handball or something.
ball or foul or.
Yellow card on Tommy?
Oh, he's taking too much time.
That would be his first this season. I'll let him take it.
Owen.
I'll let him take that yellow card.
What's going on?
10 corner kicks taken by El Paso in this game.
Wow. How many do the Lights have?
Lights FC have 1 corner kick total. So possession, El Paso 75%, Las Vegas 25%. In this half, Las Vegas 22%
Here we go.
possession.
Yep.
And there he is. The
El
speed.
Paso 78.
Okay, take your time.
Chavintori, is he going to run the line?
Ooh, ooh, oh,
No.
got him.
Ooh,
Got him.
see you later.
No,
that's us.
That's us. Drop it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Young wanted it. It's like, hey, you don't want to give me the ball?
All right, take
Tell
your
him,
time then.
Bojo.
I'll take time
What's he
then.
doing?
Yeah, we'll take our time.
Feels good, fellas.
Yeah, it does feel good.
To be in this position. Let's see if we can hold him off, though.
Fans, one of the best parts of every Lights FC home game is when the players give away the shirts off their backs. It's brought to you by Boston Dental Group. Call 388-8888 to schedule your appointment with Boston Dental, the official dentist of Las Vegas Lights FC.
Last update on Western Conference USL scores. New Mexico LA tied 1-1 in the 60th minute, and Sacramento on the board first at home against Tulsa.
No foul. Dejan Jakovic running. Kick it out. Oh!
Okay.
Dejan!
Oh,
Look at Dejan Jakovic.
One-on-one.
Long
Speed.
ball to Edwin Rivas.
Got
He
there.
caught it. He's in.
Oh,
Preston is running, but Rivas is going to take the shot.
Oh.
that
It goes
wasn't
off
close.
target. We're 2 minutes away from the end of regulation, and then we're gonna get some added time. My guess, we're gonna get 4 minutes
4
again.
minutes.
There's been
Next
subs.
goal scored in the match right now, Las Vegas plus 1,025. That would have been a bet to cash right there had that goal gone in.
Now we're sweating bullets, guys.
To Westgate's credit, they're leaving the odds up. Minus 650 Las Vegas Lights.
El Paso in desperate mode.
Yep. Plus 500 on the draw, plus 2,900 on El Paso.
Hey, John says he's watching for the game for the first time with his dad. And he says, hopefully I can take him to his first game for his birthday next week.
Hope to see you there too, John. And your pops.
Substitution for Las Vegas, their last one of the match. Junior Sandoval coming out for Jonathan Levine, the Mexico City native. Levine, one of the hardest workers on this Lights FC squad. He's the first one in, the last one out of the locker room every single day. Let's see what he can do to help this team. That was my bet, that he was going to be the one coming in.
Yeah, you called it.
He came in pretty late, but I think it's the moment where they need him the most.
Sure, I like the substitution right there.
So we see now Preston and Rivas are pushing up front. Let's see who's in the back.
Taka still just causing havoc back there. Just all over people, putting pressure on them.
Been running and running all game.
He sure has.
Ooh, nice play by El Paso.
footwork.
Better
Get that
defensive
ball.
play by Jonathan Levine. Now just clearing it out to Edwin Rivas. Can Edwin do
He's got
something
raw
right here?
speed
2
up
on
top.
2, 2
Yeah.
by 2. Rivas, he's going to go to the corner kick to kill some time. Rivas. There you go. Now it's a throw in for Las Vegas. Yes, sir.
Wow.
I got more time to kill. Let's see how much added time are we getting.
Normally, I'm not the biggest fan of that play, but it worked out. It really
It did that time.
Worked
I didn't
out.
love it either. I'm like, try to score there. You score, it's,
You know,
it's the
but-
dagger.
We're still waiting on the confirmation of how much added time we're going to get in this game. El Paso, it seems like they're not going to use another sub. Just as I say it, there he goes.
Wow.
Last substitution of the game. It's for Locomotive FC. Number 26, Josue Aron Gomez, player who is on loan from FC Juarez, from Los Bravos, who bought their way into Liga MX after purchasing Lobos Buap.
Dangerous play.
Here comes a shot by Moby. No, he goes with Preston. Tabor Titaka Preston. He can't do nothing with the ball right there. He's trying to fight for it.
Up.
That's right. And by him not giving up, we're just eating more clock.
Like the Horsemen, 4 minutes of added time. El Paso has 3 minutes to tie this game. Las Vegas has 3 minutes to keep this advantage in the scoreboard and come back to Las Vegas with 3 points. What will happen? Cross. Las Vegas. Good job there. And Jesus Gonzalez. Can't keep saying this enough. He's done an amazing job since being subbed in by Eric Winaldo. Great job by Coach E bringing him into this match.
Get that
clearance.
ball out of there. Oh.
Preston, what can he do?
Oh, get fouled.
No foul. 2 minutes and a half. Why is the clock going so slow? It just feels that way, right?
It does seem like it's going a bit slower than normal.
Omar Salgado, he's going to get a big cross looking for Jerome Kiesewetter. No, he goes back.
We'll take that.
Yep.
He can play back. Oh.
Edwin Rivas. He could have caught a break right there. A potential long shot. No, good block by Kevin Garcia Lopez. Now 2-2. Edwin Rivas. He gets taken down. That's
gotta be a
foul
for sure. Yeah.
Foul by number 15, James Kiffey. I'm happy right now. This is a happy hour for me.
Yes, speaking of happy hour, make sure you join us, fans, for the happier hour brought to you by Zappos and Two Roots at every home game, right at the club level restaurant. A chance for you to meet Coach Winalda and the players. It's brought to you once again by Two Roots and Zappos. And join us to have some Jarritos and tequila for just $2.
Hey, shout out to Eva Holt, who's watching the game at home right now.
Whoever?
That's Eva.
Eva, sorry.
Okay, yeah, Eva.
Do you know her, Matt?
Yeah, I know her. She's a heck of a lady.
There's two young kids in front of the TV very happy with the score right now. But they're happier pointing at some guy. One
my
of the three
household's
of us.
cheering on.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Oh, you made me nervous.
That's my fam right there.
Shout out.
Yeah.
What's going on? That's
yeah.
okay.
That's the whole plan.
Actually, wait. I'm just reading the tweet. Watching tonight with the Matthew Holt VP fan club.
There it is.
Hey, can I buy a subscription too? Preston, 40 seconds left in this match. Oh,
look at him. He can't get the ball from him.
Oh, they steal it right there. It could be one final play for El Paso right here.
This is it. Everybody on their feet right now.
Get it, Kevin. Get it, Kevin. Fight for it.
Ooh, he is fighting too.
Here comes El Paso. 25 seconds left. Long cross.
TKO.
Thomas Olsen in the back. And it seems that this might seal it, gentlemen.
And how fitting that it's a TKO save to seal the deal.
Gentlemen, it's a new day.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Go.
Las Vegas.
Here we go.
Close to getting their first win of the season on the road.
Blow the whistle.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, Lights FC fell in love with their first road victory of 2019 the moment this referee blows the whistle.
Blow your whistle.
Blow the whistle.
Oh, it's a foul. A yellow card for Moby.
Yellow
and
card.
This is going to be the last play of the game.
Well,
they're going to give them a free kick. Maybe even the goalkeeper, Logan Ketterer, is going to go in to try to get a goal to tie the game.
If you're El Paso, everybody.
Yeah.
That means everybody on the lights got to get back. This is the last play of the game.
Everybody. Except the goalkeeper.
I know everybody is on their feet in El Paso right now.
Ooh, they're going deep. Thomas Olsen.
TKO again.
It's over.
Take your time.
Las Vegas Lights FC.
It feels good.
Have defeated second place in the Western Conference, El Paso Locomotive, by a score of 1-0. This is Lights FC's first win on the road, and it stops Locomotive's 9-game undefeated streak this season. Las Vegas, congratulations. As I was saying, out in the West Texas town of El Paso, Lights FC fell in love with their first road victory of 2019.
Plus 550 on the three-way tonight for those who backed the Lights. Wow.
Back-to-back weeks with
Big
underdog wins for Las Vegas Lights FC. I can guarantee one thing. They won't be underdogs next week.
No.
No. It's going to be huge. Fans, you got to come out. This team is hot right now.
Playoffs on the line next week. Huge game in the standings, hosting Oklahoma City.
June 29th. Make sure you guys come out. Tickets are only $10 thanks to our friends at Terrible Hearst. Wow.
Congrats to Coach Eric Winalda. Congrats to the whole Lights FC squad. With this win, Las Vegas is up to 8th place in the Western Conference with 22 points. Congratulations, Lights FC. They went out to El Paso. No fear, cero miedo, and come back with a 1-0 win. Let's go to a commercial break. We'll be right back to break down this victory for Las Vegas right here on BetCast on the CW. That win was too sweet. Lights FC, for the first time since July 22nd, 2018, win on the road, defeat El Paso Locomotive 1-0. They had 9 straight games without losing, the Locos.
Wow.
And Lights FC is the team to give them that defeat. That merits a tequila shot from my man Bojo over
Cheers.
here. Salud.
Lights
Here, wait,
fans.
I got you with our,
Yeah, I can't do this
our
by
llama
myself.
water. Sorry, that ain't
Water.
mine. I'll take llama water for this part. Hey, you do too, Matt. Salud, amigo. I'll take this. And let's go check out some highlights from this match out from El Paso. And that's the highlight of the match right there. Tabor Titaka Preston off of a Pablo Cruz cross from a free kick. Gets Las Vegas on the scoreboard for the first time on the road before their opponents score a goal. And this was a clean sheet for that man right there.
Another one.
Thomas Olsen, better known as TKO, who gets his 7th clean sheet of the season, second on the road for the Bishop Gorman grad, the Las Vegas native, the local talent brought to you by Nevada State College. Be bold, be great, be state. Las Vegas, 1-0 win. They go up to 22 points, 8th place.
Such a big W. A lot of things we can take away from this game. You mentioned TKO. We got to talk about the cleaner. So many big plays in the back. So much leadership he's brought to this team.
He stopped them
I'm talking
every
about
time.
Dayan. How do I say it?
Dejan Jakovic.
Dejan Jakovic. He is. I just know. I call him a cleaner. So solid back there. He's bringing so much experience to the Lights in the back.
Yes, sir.
Was phenomenal tonight.
And when you combine tonight's amazing result by the Las Vegas Lights with Oklahoma City's loss, it makes next week's match all that much more important.
So big.
And now Las Vegas have back-to-back wins. They got 3 consecutive games without losing. And now they have 2 back-to-back. They have back-to-back matches at home coming up against OKC Energy next Saturday at Cashman Field and on July 4th against LA Galaxy 2. You win those 2, sky is the limit. The guys keep moving up forward. Get your tickets now, lightsfc.com/tickets. Tickets start at just $10, courtesy of the Terrible Herbs $10 tickets on this summer of soccer delivered by Zappos. Any final thoughts, Bojo?
Summer of Soccer, it's going down June 29th. We want to see you there, and then we're going to do it just a couple days later, July 4th. It's going to be huge.
I'm with you. Those 27 jerseys, wow, those things got to be hot cakes now. What a difference he has made in the defense in the back end.
Yep, Dejan Jakovic, the hottest guy on Lights FC's defense right now. So, guys, thank you so much. This BetCast was fun. Stay tuned to our social channels, LV Lights FC, to find out when the next BetCast is. Lights FC, the next 2 home games are at home. Mr. Jason Radcliffe will have the broadcast for you right here on the CW next week and afterwards on my LVTV. So keep catching up on Lights FC action. Thank you guys for tuning in with us here on the BetCast on the CW. For Matthew Holt, Bojo Ackah, I'm Harry Ruiz. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you soon.